unforgettable? Get ready to revolutionize your adventures with Globetrotters. Are you ready to elevate your travel game and make every trip unforgettable? Get ready to revolutionize your adventures with Passportbro's app, your ticket to turning passion into profit. With Passportbros, your travel videos and posts aren't just memories, they're money makers. Share your awe-inspiring experiences with the world and watch your bank account grow with every click. But wait, there's more. Connect with a vibrant community of fellow explorers, where camaraderie knows no borders. Exchange insider tips, forge lasting friendships, and create memories that last a lifetime. And that's not all. Gain access to exclusive discounts on accommodations, from cozy boutique hotels to luxurious resorts, ensuring you can travel in style without breaking the bank. So why settle for ordinary when you can experience the extraordinary? Join the Passportbros app today and unlock a world of adventure, connection, and endless possibilities. Download the app now and let the journey of a lifetime begin.
Download now on the App Store and Google Play.
All right, we are live. Welcome, family, to another show. It is your man, BMT. Before we even get started, man, let me know if I'm coming in clear on the audio. All right, let me know if I'm coming in good with the audio. Got this little new mic set up, so before I get to rolling, I don't want to be echoing or going crazy, nothing like that. So if you guys in the chat, just throw a one in there if the audio is cool. All right, throw a one in there if the audio is cool. Delwin Justin says clear. Says we are live. Yeah, that's my little signature trademark. We are live. Welcome, family, to another show. Man, we got a hell of a show for you guys today, man. All right. You know what? Let me just go ahead and get right into it. I'm so tired of everybody labeling all guys passport bros overseas. We're going to talk about it today, man. We're going to talk about this today. Like every time there's some BS going on overseas, this guy is going to be labeled, or the person, white or black, is going to be labeled a passport bro. Almost everything. What up, Kevin Johnson? So we're going to talk about that. As a matter of fact, man, we actually might do a panel because I want to get some guys your own personal rules. If you guys consider yourself to be a passport bro or a frequent traveler, I know all you guys got y'all own little, rules to kind of stay low key and stay out of trouble. So we're going to discuss that on a panel later on. But first and foremost, I want to welcome everybody in the room. Yeah, that's right. I got my man Muhammad Ali in the background, even though they got his name spelled wrong. I got my man Muhammad Ali in the background. He said all clear, even the DR Wi-Fi. Hey man, I don't know what happened. Maybe DR getting it together. Maybe they keep hearing my complaints. All right. So yeah, guys, we're gonna talk about the day, man. We're gonna get to the video in a moment. I'll pull it up on the screen. Some of you guys have already seen it. It's been going around in the WhatsApp groups. All right, I'm not gonna play it just yet. Hold on. We're gonna get to it. Don't family. We're gonna wait till a few more people get in the room before we get to the video. All right, but don't worry, we're definitely gonna play it. Okay. But yeah, man, I'm super tired. Like it's passport bros. Like I said before in many shows, we are a victim of our own popularity. All right. We've been discussed on almost every podcast. Okay. Many people from celebrities have discussed passport bros, even when it's a topic not even related to passport bros. They'll throw us in there, throw us in the mix. Okay. From church podcasts all the way to Leslie Jones. I mean, that we always being mentioned, like it's crazy. And I thought at first, all right, when it was Black Men Travels, it was pretty much low key, but I knew Black Men Travels was kind of like a trigger term, all right, because the way that we are looked at in the States per se, not being allowed to kind of go outside the matrix and all that, at least by ourselves. To be a traveling bachelor was a negative connotation. But when I thought passport bros was more ethnic inclusive, I assumed that it would be kind of lighting up the triggering, but it seemed like it triggers it even more. All right. What up, Cello Thomas? What's good? DR is fine, man. DR is beautiful. I love DR. Passport happening to these days. Yeah, we're going to let people come in the room. We're going to go ahead and get right into it. Now, before I play this clip, I want to give it some context without context, if that makes any sense. We still don't have a defined reason of what we still trying to figure out, and it might come across because I got my bros on it at the moment, so we trying to figure out exactly what happened. But I'm going to tell you some stories, some things that similarly happened of guys getting into it with some of the bouncers out there in the park. All right, we're talking about Medellin, Colombia right now. As a matter of fact, I gotta find this other clip. I want to find this other clip real quick. Give me one moment. I got to pull something else up. Where's that clip at? Okay, I think it's in this chat. All right, let me find this clip because it's a lot of cap going on when it comes to moving around Medellin, and guys are always thinking they know exactly how to move, and it'll never happen to them. So I definitely want to point something out. Where is that at the chat? I think, you know what, it might be in this chat right here. I'm in about 10 chats out here. But hold on, let me see if I can find it real quick. You know, just discussing news on Medellin. We're going to talk about some stuff going on in Thailand as well. Okay, guys, as we allow more people to slide into the room. Where is that clip at? I know I just had it pulled up not a second ago. All these chicks. You know what? Where is that at? No, it's not it. You know, it has all my clips together. I'm going to have to find that clip, man. I'm going to have to find that clip. All right. Where's that shit at? See, now I'm going to be... Okay, we'll find it in a moment. Okay, it's not there. It's not there. All right, but guys, if you haven't already joined, download the Passport Bros app available in the App Store and Google Play. Make sure to join. All right, download that. The app is free. All right, a lot of good activities on there. Okay, I got to find that clip. But basically, guys, it was a clip going around of some guys being scoped in Colombia. And I'm still going to try to find that clip once I play some videos. I'll still try to find it. But it was some locals that got scoped. 2 local guys got scoped out there in Medellin. And I always want to put that out there because a lot of guys were like, well, you know, you're doing this and you're doing that. You know, you're messing around with the street element out there, and that's the reason you got drugged. I try to tell guys all the time, listen, all right, it's a sketchy city. It's a sketchy city. I know guys who went out jogging and got their ass drugged. I know women that got drugged. I know guys who, you know, old ladies that have gotten scoped. So, you know, just be careful out there, regardless of what you're doing. All right. What up, Change for the Better? This is what's good, BMT. Floyd is a scammer. Why y'all keep jumping on Floyd, man? Shout out to Floyd. All right. Obviously, he's entertaining for you guys, so you guys keep mentioning him. Chess King says, I think I'm done with Medellin. Too much happening down there. Okay. You know, I actually miss Medellin, to be honest with you, family. Somebody said, Change for the Better says, why are you guys still going out there? It's too many wild reports out there. Shout out to my man, Jay Clyde, the Teflon Don. And you got some diehard Medellin guy, Passport Bros, bro. They not hearing it. They not hearing it. It could be an atomic bomb going on in Medellin. They ain't hearing that shit. They love that city. All right. And Medellin is a beautiful city, but you definitely got to move a certain way, and you got to be willing to accept that you might get your ass got out there. It's a high probability. The longer you stay out there, you are a target, no matter what. You know, everybody can be a target. Anybody can get it. All right. One of Pablo Escobar's former hitman got rolled up on by a moto out there and got his ass robbed. And he's like a celebrity out there. You know, some of the Sicario cast or the former guys out there, some of them big cartels, they like the hot boys of Medellin. You know how sometimes people gravitate towards the gangsters and the shooters, like in our, community. Well, they do the same thing out there. So in some cases, even those guys get got. So there is no Teflon Don in Colombia. Trust me. Somebody said Medellin ain't worth going. Yeah, it depends, So I'll be in Colombia for 6 months, every city but Medellin. Listen, guys. I say this. I've had minor incidents in Medellin, all right? Nothing major, never been robbed. I think somebody got me for a debit card or something out of the taxi. It might fall out my pocket or something. But other than that, I've had no issues. But a lot of guys have. A lot of guys have had issues. But I do know some guys who haven't had any issues. So it's a little wave. You can you definitely move. All right. Hey, as soon as we get like 100 in the chat, guys, do me a favor. Make sure to hit that like button. All right, because we got a big show today. Hope all is well with the fam. All right, I hope you guys are stamping them passports. All right, but we're going to discuss this. Shout out my man, Professor Max in the business. Salute, no issues here. Jay Clyde says, I recommend ninjas go to Belize or St. Martin. Shout out to St. Martin, man. I might pull up in St. Martin soon. And Belize. I heard Belize is popping, believe it or not, fam. I heard Belize is popping. What my likes at? Let's get those likes up. Let me see where we at on the likes real quick. All right. Yeah, guys, do me a favor. Make sure to hit that like button. All right. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and play a little bit of the video. Like I said before, I'm going to play the video a couple of times. And I'm going to give my hypothesis on this video of what could have happened. And let me know what you guys think could have possibly happened. Now, once again, I got some guys working on to see exactly what happened. So maybe it'll come across my desk as we're doing a live. But let's see. Okay, so you got a lot of bouncers right there in front of the park. Damn, y'all hear that taser?
Yeah, fuck. They're zapping him with the fucking He's still not going down. It's been raining, he's got to wait. Yeah, if it wasn't raining, he would have gone.
Okay, let's play that one more time. I know y'all heard that taser, but it looked like Buddy shook him. Looked like he shook him a little bit. It's about 6 or 7 of them, too. I bet Buddy from Florida or Georgia. I bet either Florida, Georgia, or Texas. You know, New York dude would have been fell down.
Yeah, fuck. They're zapping him with the fucking He's still not going down. It's been raining, he's got to wait. Yeah, if it wasn't raining, he would have gone.
I don't know if he got away. And the police is usually going to be right there on that block. But he damn sure shook him for a moment. Yeah, Buddy from Georgia or Florida or something. That's that, you know, we all know what type of stress that is. Colombia ain't ready for that. They ain't ready for no, brothers running 4.4s, 4.5s, 200-something pounds. You know what I mean? They ain't ready for that type of shit yet. I'm trying to tell y'all, boy. All right, so let me tell you what my assumption is. Now, this has went viral throughout the little Passportbro community. It's been in all the groups and the chats. Somebody posted on the app, and some people said that, hey, brothers is acting up or nothing like that. Let me tell you guys, and I'm gonna keep it $150. Bruh, some of them bars out there, and I'm not saying specifically which one, but I've had experiences, all right, watching other guys get jug out there for their bills. All right. Some of them guys, some of them security guards or bouncers, you want to say, they'll snatch and, pickpocket cell phones, all that stuff. So something could have possibly happened. Right. I'm not saying if Buddy was in the wrong or not. We don't know the context, but a lot of guys jumped on him off the rip just because he's a black man. And these is his brothers jumping on him, by the way, saying that he did something wrong or something. We don't know. Listen, grown ass men, people have issues with you putting your hands on somebody. Right, you never know how you're gonna react when somebody jump up, pull up on you, 6, 7 deep, putting their hands all on you, speaking in a different language, and you've done nothing wrong in your eyes, or somebody's trying to do a wrongdoing to you. Man, I had a guy out there. This was happening back in like 2021 or something like that. All right, 2021, 2022. He was in one of the clubs out there. And they tried to finesse him. They stole his cell phone. This is the guards now. They stole his cell phone. Okay. Then they tried to charge him like $300-$400 for a bill and Buddy had. They thought he was too drunk to realize that, okay, I didn't buy no bottle. I just bought a couple of drinks. And I think he ended up swinging on one of the guys out there. And they got into it, but luckily the guy was, let's say, associated with a lot of people out there in the governance of Medellin, and they kind of let it all go. But you got to be, listen, it could happen. I'm just saying, it happens. It happens. Everybody out there is not just clearly your friend. They might smile in your face, but they might try to get something. Now, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Buddy was drunk out there doing the most. It was a rumor out there that he tried to holler at a certain female, and the guys got mad and said, hey, it's none of that. That was one of the rumors. Yeah. Hold on. Somebody said DSGB. All right, let me play that again. They don't know what to do with him.
He's still not going down.
Yeah, before the rain, you would have gone.
They were definitely tasing him. They was hitting him with the taser, but let me tell y'all something. Them tasers don't be working on brothers all the goddamn time, especially when the brother got a little oil in him. Brothers be... Somebody said just stop drinking. Yeah, who knows? He might have been sober. Every brother don't drink now. All right, so shout out to Chess King 29. He says, man, I went to the club out there a few months ago. Next day, someone tried to run up my card. I wouldn't doubt it, bro. I wouldn't doubt it. They be jigging out there for real. They be really jigging everywhere, to be honest with you. They be jigging everywhere from you. Somebody say, yeah, John Henry strength. Hey, man, I'm telling you, I guarantee Georgia, Florida, or Texas, one or the other, maybe South Carolina. All right? Any other state, he would have been down quick. Sober. All right, sober. J. Clyde, I don't know what that means, but that sober museum visit and trail exploring doesn't lead to fights and tasers. Okay, you got a point. Most of the cats out there, 99% of them, the bouncers and the security, they be laid back, just kind of chilling. I give you that. All right, my man Bert Ross in the building. Shout out to my man Bert Ross. He's also on the Passport Bros app, always showing love and support, man. Appreciate that. Salute to you, Bert. He says, I've been to Colombia close to 20 times, and I never had an issue. Don't see how dudes be getting caught up out there, all right? CC said FBA trend. Yeah, that's that down south FBA trend. Good time. Shout out to Good Time Grego, man. Always breaking jokes out. He says, looks Caribbean to me. All right. Somebody said, we all know alcohol was involved. It's a possibility. Everybody be drunk out there, bro. It's definitely a possibility. Let me know in the chat. We got about 100 people in the chat. If you had any incidents out there in Medellin, all right, any negative incidents, you've been drugged, you've been robbed, you got into it with some type of chica or, a moto, go ahead and press 1 in the chat. If you haven't had any incidents, go ahead and press 2. Now, we got 100 guys in here. I would like to see. This would be it's a small gauge, but, we'll see. We'll see. I'll go ahead and put 2 because I haven't had any incidents. I'll start off with 2. I haven't had any incidents. Okay? Look at him. Look at him. Bro, they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. Ain't nobody even kicking his legs or nothing. They don't know.
They're zapping him with He's still not going down.
Yeah, before the rain, you would have gone.
Hey, man. He could have got away. You never know. He could have got away. You just never know with the brothers, man. You never know with us. You never know. He was at Tim's zone, but he might have had that 4-4 speed. Who knows? Lucky he was strong. So who knows? All right, we got a bunch of twos. All right. We got hella twos. We ain't got no ones in here? Pablo, shout out to my man Pablo Frescobar, man. I've been seeing you, player. I've been seeing them pictures in Medellin, bro. Shout out to you. Pablo don't play no games. He don't play no games, bro. He be having them dimes. He ain't come to play. As Jay Clyde said, that's a lot of twos. Kevin Johnson, I haven't been to Colombia yet. This is in Medellin, DJ Davis. This is in Medellin. All right. Oh, real quick, and we'll get right back to this real good because I want to pull up a panel. And I'm still waiting to see the context. Maybe some. I don't know what happened to be having 6-8 guys, kind of run up on you like that out there because it's pretty laid back. Everybody kind of just be in their own little zone out there. All right. But I want to point this out, man. I do have some unfortunate news for my guys in Thailand. All right. Some of my guys in Thailand, unfortunately, it looks like the Golden Tiger. This is the Golden Tiger right here. All right. For my guys that be going up in Thailand, it looks like it's been closed. Now, if you're not familiar with the Golden Tiger is a staple bar. All right. Kind of like a mainstay for some of the passport bros out there in Thailand. Think about Cheers or something like that. All right, that's the kind of like the expat hangout spot for passport bros. It was ran by my man Dante, and maybe he'll come on. Maybe he's opening up another bar. But it's unfortunate that bar has been closed. So if guys are going to Thailand to hit up Golden Tiger Bar, it is closed. I just want to point that out there. Unfortunately, it is closed, but we'll figure out exactly what my man is doing, whether he be opening up another bar, whether it's temporary. We'll be doing a show on that maybe sometime soon if he feels like coming on talking about it. But I do want to point that out for the moment. All right. Also, real quick, a lot of guys were asking me about those books I point out. I'll put them up real quick. All right. These are some of the books from the last show guys were talking about. I know it was like a 2-hour stream, so guys were trying to scroll through to see what books we were talking about. But these are some books that will help you in your efforts, whether you be domestic or abroad. This is like some men books, man. I know a lot of guys are out there looking for love, right? But, these books will kind of tell you what it is. Because I guarantee your mama or anything like that ain't going to tell you these type of stories, and possibly your father either. All right? So these are some good stories, all right? Books, I'm sorry, not stories, books for you guys to check out. All right, let me go ahead and get rid of that. All right, let me just get to some of these comments, see where we at on these comments. All right. A lot of twos. A lot of guys haven't had any incidents out there. My man Bang says he might be from New York. He's wearing Tim's in Colombia. Man, if he was in New York, he would have fell down with the first guy. He would have got tased. He would have been out. All right. He would have been out. That brother from down south, I guarantee it. All right, the twos are saying that Colombia is safe to travel to. Most guys go to Colombia, don't have any incidents. There are millions of visitors per year in Colombia that don't have any incidents, bro. That's there. All right, DJ Davis says, I'm in Colombia right now. This is crazy as hell. What did he do? We trying to figure it out right now, bro. Now, I know if this was Thailand, the assumption would be maybe he tried to fade out on a bill or so. All right, maybe he tried to fade out on the bill. Who knows? Yeah, P. Swayze. Unfortunately, they closed that down. All right, Damien says, a colleague of mine traveled most of the world and he's white. He told me that after all the countries he's been to, which he expressed he visited most of the world while in the U.S. Army, he says Tanzania. All right. Shout out to Damien. Kevin Johnson said, I'm going to Thailand in October. October is, I think that's leading to busy season. That's right around Halloween. It's a nice time to go. I think it's raining season in October, though, if I'm not mistaken. It might be rainy season. And when it rains out there, it rains, family. Trust me, it rains. Yeah, a lot of guys are, and this is why I be doing my interviews. Guys, check out some of the interviews I be doing. I be doing interviews of guys all over the world, bro. All right, I bring them on for a reason. I bring these guys on for a reason. So you'll see that it's more than just Colombia, all right, Brazil and Thailand, and even Dominican Republic. It's more countries to visit, bro. And from my experiences, some of the other countries that I've visited and been to, I've actually had better experiences. I've had more fun. All right. So it's a big world out there. You know, I got guys. I did an interview with a guy in what was that? Hungary or something like that. I did an interview with a guy in Albania. Shout out my man Thomas Brown. I did interviews with guys from Kazakhstan. Interviews with guys from Cambodia, Japan. There's other countries we can go to now. Kenya. All right. So let's salute to the bros in the chat. Salute to you. J. Class says, I'm never going to Asia or Africa. So you telling me out of 125 people, all right, and I know everybody hasn't been to Medellin. Are you trying to tell me that nobody has had any incidents in Thailand? I mean, in Colombia? Nobody? That's crazy.
They're zapping him with the buckets. He's still not going down. It's been raining, he's got to wait.
Yeah, if it wasn't raining, you would have gone.
Man, they ain't ready for them down south, bros. Damien says BMT Travels is fire. Get your passport and download the app, fellas. Yeah, make sure to download the app. The app is fire, man. I mean, you got guys all the way in Nepal posting pictures. The app has a way more positive. It's a way more positive and informational platform than the actual Facebook group. The Facebook group just got a lot of trolls. I be trolling the Facebook group my goddamn self. Somebody said he got on Uggs. I don't think so. All right, let's go ahead. We've been here 30 minutes. We're going to get to this real quick, and then we're going to pull up a panel. All right. Now, guys, this is some general rules. When I do the panel, you guys can kind of come on if you like to kind of give us, your perspective. Everybody's perspective is much different, okay? I think sometimes we forget that, your perspective is your perspective, especially in concerns of, how you handle yourself overseas. You got guys that just wow the hell out. They out the country. Maybe their first time. They, excited. They might wow out. You got some guys that kind of like to see what's in front of them, a little bit more laid back with it. All right, because it might be their first time. So everybody kind of moves in their own little motion to a certain degree. All right. Even when it comes to like the topic of game, I did 2 shows about the Passportbro's the new knee game last week. And it ultimately came down to what the definition of game is. And also it came down to what works for you as an individual. What works for that guy is not going to work the same for that guy. But the results are going to be the same. You're going to, get what you want. So that's what we came up with. But let me go ahead and get to this article, all right? And guys, let me remind you that all the vlogs, all right, hold on. All the blogs are on the Passport Bros app, okay? So it's like a couple of blogs written a week. You got how to become a diff. Thai approves 5-year and 60-day visa. So you got a lot of information. You also got a few travel guides. So here you got travel guides to Rio de Janeiro. You got a travel guide to Cambodia. Are you ready to be a gringo sugar daddy? You got all types of little funny articles on here. So keep that in mind too. I know some of you guys are into the blogs. Okay. So that's where there are housed. All right. Let me go ahead and where we at, man? Hold on, fam. All right. Let's go ahead and put this on up. Medellin is dogging bros right now. I don't Medellin dog everybody. Trust me. Hey, when I first moved to Medellin, it was this French guy, and he's like real metrosexual, the long hair and everything. I ain't no dude was gay or not, but he's always around, like the little gringo areas and everything. And the dude was getting extorted for his iPhone. He was literally paying people to get his iPhone back, like weekly. And I still didn't understand that. I was just like, what? How you get extorted for your iPhone? Just say fuck it, wash it or whatever. Call your company or whatnot. But he was paying them like to get his iPhone back. They wanted all this money. He was paying them like, a little bit here, a little bit there. And I'm like, man, what are you? So anybody can get it. Okay. If you're not from there, you're just not from there. So they're trying to put all the crazy issues on us. Yeah, they be doing. I did point that out. In one of my shows. All right. So look at some of these golden rules of being a passport, bro. Hold on. I'm going to sum it up real fast. I'm going to go ahead and bring on a panel. All right. Maximizing your joy and value travels. All right. So number one, and this is a big one, travel where you're treated best, guys. I mean, that's a given. That's a given. Travel where you're treated best. Okay. Do your research. Ask questions. Get consultations if you have to. Don't go nowhere that you think you might have, issues. If you one of them guys that are like super paranoid, maybe Colombia is not for you, bro. If you want something a little more safer, laid back, all right, maybe Thailand, maybe Brazil. We rarely hear issues in Brazil and Thailand, even in the DR. All right, so you're a first-time traveler, Dominican Republic. So just travel where you treated best, man. Some places are for the travel vets 100%. What up, Yoga? Keep it real simple, man. All right, travel where you treated best. One of the core tenets of the Passportbro ideology is to go where you're treated best. This means seeking destinations where you feel welcome and appreciated. Okay, I know guys that might go to certain European countries and they might not like it. Okay, it's not their thing. I know guys that can't stand and hate Africa. I know guys that don't like Pattaya. I never go back to Pattaya or Thailand. So just go, go to a country that you like to go to, that you like to invest in. All right. I see you, Jay Clyde. All right, maximize your dollar's value. Now, this is more for my guys that want to be overseas for longer periods of time. Okay, guys. So make sure you maximize your dollar's value. All right. Don't go to a country where it's going to be super expensive. All right. Then go broke. Then has to ask for money. Don't go to these red light districts if you don't know you have your budget right. Okay. Don't be going broke, tricking and stuff like that. Don't do that. Okay. Don't do that. Right. So you have to beg for money. You get stuck overseas somewhere. So make sure, you see what the cost of living is in these locations you're going to, guys. Maximize your dollar's value. Think about that. Money matters. All right. In the area of rising inflation in many Western countries, one of the advantages of being a passport bro is the opportunity to stretch your dollars even further. By choosing destinations with a lower cost of living, you can enjoy a higher standard of living without breaking the bank. All right. This means more luxurious accommodations, gourmet meals, and extended stays. I saw a video. Of like a steakhouse in Thailand, right? And the steakhouses in Thailand, they pretty much grill it for you right there on the table. And this guy bought like an all-you-can-eat buffet. It was like $130 or something. They did bone marrow, sushi. They put it all on his plate. It was really elaborate. The joint was like $135. Okay. That same meal would have easily cost you over $1,000 in America. So those are one of the things. All right. In these countries, you will be able to date at the highest level. You take a woman out locally, you're spending a lot of money, but because, of the exchange rate and your American dollar, you're spending little to nothing in certain cases, a little something. All right. Somebody said, don't be a Jay Rello. Jay Rello's entertaining, man. I won't throw no shots at Jay Rello. It'd be a lot of guys going broke overseas. All right. Embrace foreign dating with an open mind. This is a big one. This is something I had to really get used to, especially in Medellin with all the damn flaking. A lot of flaking. And you got to be kind of consistent, if you're really interested in a woman. It's a little bit of a difference. I think we're a little bit more, cold to a certain degree. And also, you have to recognize that overseas, a lot of times women aren't used to guys approaching them. All right. Some of these cities are a little more dangerous. So I remember being in Brazil and one of my guys was hollering at a Brazilian girl in a restaurant in the favela. And my guy out there told him, say, hey, bro, you can't be doing that. Like, you can't be doing that. You just can't be walking around up girls because some of these Brazilian guys blow your head off with no questions asked. You're talking to his girl because they assume that you're Brazilian and you know that girl belongs to that particular guy. So just keep that in mind. All right. It's not that serious 9 times out of 10, but I have had incidents in Brazil. All right. A couple of incidents in concerns of the women. Not so much in Colombia, but just make sure you embrace, all right, some of the social rules of dating foreign, the flakiness, all right, stuff like that. But keep in mind, a lot of times when you do take the girl out, you get what you want in the end. It's not like a finesse. What I have to recognize that a lot of these women, independent women overseas might work 6 days out the week, fam. They might work 6 days out the goddamn week, man. So if they flake on you on that in that one day, they're gonna be with their family. They're gonna be washing clothes, getting rest to do a whole nother 6 day work week. Okay, so when you link up with them, they really, really like you. So they might flex you first 1 or 2 times. So don't take it personal. They do a lot of that in these Latin countries. All right, I'm gonna catch a super chat and I'm gonna get to the next one. Shout out to my man Marius P. Shout out to you. It's over for the Passport Bros in Mexico. The new president of Mexico is woke and going to stop Passport Bros from staying there. Okay, I mean, what's the definition of is it Passport Bros or expats though? All right, but I appreciate $10 super chat. I really appreciate that, man. The restaurant Peter Pan is in the main mall out there. I forgot the name of the mall. It's the main mall with the movie theater, the bowling alley. I can't think of the mall, but it's like on the 4th floor with all the other restaurants. Okay? Can't miss it. It's like a little steakhouse there. Dad Smith says, even if BMT admitted that 3 of his boys got scoped back to the back in Colombia. They did. They got scoped back to back to back. Like 2 in 1 week, next week another guy. And these guys were all living there. They were solid. And they was just going out on regular dates. And in one case, a guy was dating a girl for a couple of weeks and she got him. All right. This is a big one, fam. This is a big one. Prioritize safety and awareness. This is a big one. This is a golden rule. All right. I know we say this millions of times. But in some cases, man, you can avoid a lot of issues if you're just paying attention. Okay? You're just paying attention and being aware, being self-aware. I've seen guys stumbling in the park, okay, stumbling dead ass drunk. They've been drinking since 3, 4 o'clock because it's not that much to do. They don't know too much to do. All right, you can get away with that a lot in places like Thailand, even Brazil, but know where you at all times. Okay? Don't be walking around late at night, super drunk, in the alleyways of the park and everything by yourself. Don't be doing that shit, man, okay? Don't be too drunk with the chicas and shit. Make sure you prioritize your safety and awareness. This is a golden rule that a lot of people overlook. We say it a million times. Guys be walking around with jewelry on, okay? Now, get me wrong, you can wear jewelry out here in the DR. You can wear jewelry in most areas, these clubs and bars you pull up to. You can wear a little jewelry. No problem here. You can wear jewelry in Thailand. You might even get away with wearing a little jewelry in Brazil. But out there in Colombia, you definitely don't want to try to be wearing jewelry because they're going to assume it's real. Okay? All right, this is another one. This is like a 4.1. This is a real big one, guys. Never consolidate all of your assets. Do not do that. Meaning, don't have all your cards in one wallet. All right, don't have all your financials on one cell phone. Okay, guys get got for $30,000, $40,000, $100,000 because they got everything in one location. Laptop, everything is they unlock it, they break into it, they break into that cell phone, they get into all your accounts. All right, if you know you're going to be there for like a week or two, leave your main accounts. I would just leave my debit card. They got like these Wise cards you can have where you can literally transfer money to that account on the daily. Okay. Notify your bank. Say, hey, I'm out here. I'm on vacation. I'm never going to take out $500, $800 at one time. All right. Send an alert, cancel it, stuff like that. Call your credit card company. Just don't consolidate all your stuff, man. Don't be asked out. A lot of guys be super asked out and they got to raise money to get back home because they got scoped and they went through all their financials. Okay. And don't be discussing all your financials while you're overseas anyway. I know you guys still think that you gotta, all right, peacock overseas. You really don't. It's more about learning the language overseas than anything than having to brag about how much money, how much Bitcoin you got, how many cars you got, what you do. Okay, be very vague about that, especially if you participating in certain activities with some of these ladies. All right, be a little bit vague, be a mystery. Don't tell them when you're leaving. Okay, just just keep it cool, keep it laid back, family. We got 141 in the room, guys. Do me a favor, hit that like button. All right, moving on to the next sector. And like I say, I'm gonna do a quick panel. I know you guys saying, hey, I got my own little golden rules. So we'll do a quick panel. All right. If you're going out, and I do this all the time, fam. All right. I do this a lot. All right. Shout out to my man Jay Clyde. I'll be sending him my location too. Drop your location to friends and family. Okay, listen. I've been in some of these barrios. I've been in, rides and all over the place. I've definitely risked it. So don't get it twisted. But just send somebody your location, bro. If you're not familiar or something, or you going out and you dolo, even if they back home, just say, hey, bro, I'm going out. I'm hitting these streets. I might be out a little late. I'm going to be to the park and then back home. Or, hey, I'm with this chica. I'm out here in, Buenos Aires barrio or something. I just want to tag you, let you know I'm here. All right. I know guys are tough. We all Rambos. We all one-man armies, dog. But it don't make you look soft to go ahead and tag or pin your location to your homie. All right. That's a big one because that could possibly save your life. It was the guy out there. He got kidnapped. Right. One of my guys got kidnapped out there. And they put him out of a taxi. And the crazy part is the taxi didn't notify anybody. The taxi said, I don't want to be a part of it. I'm out of it. So they hopped in the back of the taxi with him. And they asked him, they said, hey, man, and I'm just saying a random name here. They said, hey, man, you John? And this guy wasn't thinking fast. He said, yeah, I'm John. Should have said no, bro. They pulled him out. They kidnapped him. They took his cell phone. Unbeknownst to them, he had a second cell phone. He had a separate. What he was able to do was he put his second cell phone like in his shoe or something, or his boot or whatever he had. He kind of hid his second cell phone. He was able to pin his location. And they was going through his cell phone, calling the first top 5 people, for ransom money. And when they called one person, he had pinned his location to those guys. And when they called those particular guys, the guys say, hey, you better let this guy go because we know where you at. So they moved him to another location. And the guys said, hey, we still know where you at, bro. And they couldn't figure out how they kept finding him. So they end up letting the guy go. Okay. So just keep that in mind. A pen, stuff like that, can save your life, and keep a second cell phone on you, okay? If you're in one of those cities like that. All right. Now, this is one of them things. I know a lot of guys, be trying to figure out, hey, BMT, where's this location at? When I'm overseas, man, I look like towards these WhatsApp groups, these cultural events, and it's a whole different vibe, all right? It's a lot of things to do during the day. It's a lot of free concerts in Medellin, by the way, fam. If you guys don't go to Medellin, it's a lot of free concerts in Centro you can go to and check out. All right, rule number 6. This is a big one. It might seem like it's a big one, guys, but this is a big one. Trust me, this is a big one. All right. Somebody said, now remember, you need game. All right. Protect your gut health. This is what I mean. Probiotics. Thank me later. Probiotics. They got different fungi in the breads. Now, some of you guys been traveling for the last 10, 15 years. Your stomach is used to all types of different fungi. I remember when I was going first to the DR. When I first started traveling in general, I would get sick the first 3 days of my trip. Brazil, sick. Thailand, sick. DR, hella runs, all right? All right, sick, okay? Take them probiotics a couple of days before you venture out, all right? And don't always trust the street food. I know a guy, I didn't know him personally, but it was a story of a guy that died eating shrimp on the beach in Brazil, Rio, okay? So be careful. If you got a sensitive stomach, man, be careful with some of that street food out there. In some cases, in some of those Asian countries, they use grease right out the ground. So I don't eat fried foods on the street, all right, because they are allowed by the government legally to be able to take the grease right out the little sewer or the ground. They got like a little sewer drainage of grease that these go to restaurants and they fry the chicken with that shit. If you don't believe me, ask when you in Thailand or somewhere else or somewhere in Asia, Ask them to eat their fried chicken. Say, hey, man, I'm going to buy a piece for you and you eat it and see what they do. All right? Somebody said, what country are you talking about? Nuts logged on? Okay, I don't know what that means, bro. Yeah, the food. Okay, yeah, the food is definitely better than some of the American food. All right, this is another big one. This is another big room of a golden rule of a passport, bro. All right, don't forget your travel insurance, guys. That's really important. I had a guy that came out here to holler at me in San Domingo, and they lost his luggage. Okay, he didn't have an air tag in his luggage, and the insurance had to pay for his luggage. So when you get travel insurance, there's all types of benefits that come to it. You want to make sure that you riding dirt bikes and 3-wheelers, man. Make sure you get travel insurance, guys. That's a common, most of you guys already know that. All right. Be responsible, foster a sense of community, make friends with the locals, all that good stuff. All right. Make sure to learn and adapt. Okay. Big one right there. I know a lot of guys. I had a homeboy that I got all these homeboys that every time he's in Medellin, he wants to be the DJ. And he wants to play local Atlanta rap music. And I'm like, bro, everybody ain't here for that. He's like, man, I don't like that Spanish shit, man. I said, bro, you got to adapt, my bro. All right, you got to adapt. The women, because we're dating, so we're with Colombian women, and he's playing Baby D. You know what I'm saying? He playing Sammy Sam, little hits, thinking that's right. Like, they going to love it. They looking at him like he crazy. So I'm like, bro, you don't got to play that little local dude from New York or the Bronx. You want to play Big L and stuff. That's cool. But, your environment, man. Peep the scene, your environment. The girls looking at you like you crazy. They want to dance some salsa, bro. So keep that in mind. All right. Keep that in mind, guys. You gotta adapt. You gotta learn some dance moves. All right. So being a passport, bro, is just more than just traveling. It's a lifestyle choice that prioritizes joy, value, and meaningful connections. All right. So that's some basic golden rules of being a passport bro. All right. So I'm gonna drop a link, and I'm gonna go ahead and play that video again too. So all my guys are just getting in the room.
They're zapping them with the It's still not going down.
Hey, this remind me of that I don't know if I played the clip on one of my earlier shows. This might have been like a month ago of a chica out there just swinging on the cops and shit and tagging them. Right, they had a rough time getting a little chica too. All right, I just dropped the link in the chat, guys, if you want to pull up. All right, just drop the link in the chat. All right, my man says, Des Mitt says traveler's insurance is only about $35 to $40, but it's invaluable. That's very true. All right. All right, let me go ahead and pull up. All right, I'm waiting for the black cleaner. Okay, hold on. What's going on, my man?
What's going on?
What's good? What's good, bro?
Chilling, listening to you and the golden rules.
All right. You got some rules you wanna mention? I think you might got a delay, bro.
Nah, I like yours very much. As I said, I am.
You might have a slight delay. You might have
Can
a
you
slight
hear
delay.
me now
Yeah,
better?
hear you, though. Yeah, we hear you. Yeah, we hear you.
Okay, cool. Yeah, as I was saying, you pretty much covered it.
Okay. Usual bit, because you got a tad bit of delay, black
Hello?
cleaner. Yeah, come back in. Come back. Go out and come back in, bro.
All right, I'm gonna go out and come back in.
Okay, usual business. Are you there? Usual business. You there? Hold on. I think you're on mute. Okay, usual business pulled up. But I don't think. Are you there? You borging, my man. You borging. Ooh, you borging.
Nah, my bad. I'm driving. I'm trying to back.
Bro, you borging too heavy. Hey, try coming back in, bro. You guys got delays. You're borging out. I don't know what's going on today. All right. But I'll go ahead and drop another link in the chat. Matter of fact, this is what we'll do. I'll drop a little quick little break. All right. Since we had to coming up on the hour. And at the end, we'll see some guys want to come up on the panel and explain what some of their own personal golden rules are. All right. So we're going to play a little quick little clip and we'll be right back.
Excuse me, I have to tell you this. You are the most beautiful woman in the world.
Most beautiful woman in the world.
Look at
How
this
would
woman.
you know? This guy doesn't even have a passport. I have a passport, and I know when I see the most beautiful woman in the world. And you ain't it. Excuse me.
Asshole.
What a dick.
This ugly ass.
I'm getting a passport soon.
I love your app.
Download the Passport Bros app.
Well, y'all know what it is. Download the app.
Y'all need to join that Passport Bros app.
Download now in the App Store and Google Play.
We have a problem with black women as a reason to go over to take advantage of women who are not financially stable. You go over here and find somebody who's going to treat you like a king.
Download now on the App Store and Google Play.
Excuse me, I have to tell you this.
All right, man. We back. We had a couple guys pull up, but they left the back end. So we're gonna go ahead and end this show, family. I think we covered everything. Did about a good solid hour today. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Timothy Bright, I asked some questions before we go though. Timothy Bright says, what country was BMT talking about as far as being kidnapped, scope, transfer, money? We're talking about Colombia. Mainly Colombia. Maybe somewhat Brazil, but mainly in Colombia, family. Mainly in Colombia. Okay? All right. Shout out to my man Azrael, first of his name. Shout out to him. Says good stream. All right. Somebody said the panel, the guys is messed up on the panel. Yeah, man. I don't know what's going on today. I have no idea what's going on today. All right. I'm just kind of catch your questions before we go. My man DJ Davis said had them runs after eating street chicken in Uganda. All right. Yeah, man. You gotta get them probiotics, bro. Somebody said don't go to India, period. LOL. Yeah, they be doing a lot of fixing food with their own hand. I be hating that shit. They be fixing food with their hands. They be really with the hands-on food experience out there. China and India are big culprits. We're talking about the grease that they use from out the ground. Like they have like their version of a sewer system for just the grease, right? That they fry shit in. And it goes underground actually, and they can literally open up it on the street and pour grease out of it legally and fry. And that's what a lot of the little street chicken is fried up on. So be careful, bro. Be careful with eating the food out there. Now, most street food is good. Don't get me wrong. I eat street food in Thailand all the time. I just stay away from the fried shit. Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. Drink bottled water. You definitely want to drink bottled water. Okay. Always. I don't think I've ever drank the faucet water. I don't even drink faucet water in America, I don't think. Do I? Yeah, I don't think I even drink faucet water in America. Ronan said, I still need a copy of your Passport Bro app commercial BMT Travels. Okay. I got you, bro. I got you. Drop your email. Make sure you drop your email, man. Damn. All right. Timothy Bright says he put this in all caps, too. My dude Andre says good things about Colombia. He says don't use apps and common sense. I listen to him, and you used to live there. kind of confused. All right. I mean, I told you that, hey, if you know, you can definitely limit your exposure to the bullshit if you move a certain way. Most definitely. But it's one of them countries you definitely got to kind of watch your ass. I mean, it is what it is. Neither one of us are wrong in our assessment of Colombia. But keep in mind that my man Dre is already he's married. So he's not going to be out there in the streets like that no more. As per a single man that might be looking for love out there. All right. So just keep that in mind. Guys who are living the bachelor life, you're going to be exposed to a whole lot more in your hopes of reaching out to meet beautiful women. I mean, living in Colombia, man, it's the dream place to be a bachelor, but you got to watch out for some pitfalls, some serious pitfalls, like in your life's pitfalls. Shout out my man, the mayor, Music and Travels. The mayor, you done changed your name about 50 zillion times on YouTube, man, but shout out to you. All right. Somebody said, I think the restaurants only. All right. Yes. Yeah, that's true, bro. Sue agrees. Sue agrees. All right. So we just hit that hourly mark. All right. No disrespect taken, Timothy Bright. No disrespect taken. But we just hit that hourly mark. Hold on. We got one more question. All right. Where is the place you would recommend for a young traveler to start? It depends on if you're just going out there for a week, a month. If you can do a whole month, I'll give you some different locations, but just in general, I would say the DR is a good spot to start. And if you don't mind the distance in the flight and you got maybe more than 10 days, I would definitely say Thailand. I would recommend Thailand up there. All right. All right. Thailand, Japan. Okay. Maybe even Bali. A lot of guys be slipping on Bali. And it depends on what your intentions are as well. It depends on what your intentions are. All right, guys, we've been at that hour. All right. Nobody put up on the panel. So we are out. I appreciate everybody joining. Don't worry. We got many streams to go. This is my birthday month, so we're going to be streaming a lot. All right. Shout out my man Young Jay in the building. We out. Peace.